And welcome everyone. My name's Athena and I will be leading our Sunday service this morning with the help of some volunteers. Just to get us started, a little bit about Psanctuary Church for those who may not have joined us before. Psanctuary is a 508c1a faith-based organization. We use psilocybin mushrooms as a sacrament to connect us to divinity. It is our sincere belief that the consumption of psilocybin-containing mushrooms is a communion, which brings us closer to what is commonly called God. We understand this concept as pure consciousness, which permeates all being. This pure consciousness is, we believe, the ineffable source of creation and the origin of health and well-being. Our faith in sacred mushrooms stems from prehistorical use by our ancestors and personal experiences of our modern members. It is our belief that psilocybin-containing mushrooms are one of the greatest sacraments that nature offers, raising our awareness so that we can access a direct connection to the source of life. We should not be mistaken for a medical or therapeutic organization. We strongly encourage anyone facing trauma recovery or mental health issues to work in conjunction with a psychiatrist, psychologist, or accredited therapist. Our objective is to help and support you in reconnecting with the universal source of healing, your own divine spirit. As we get ready to begin today's service, we ask that you mute your mics if they are not muted already. We want to let you know this meeting is being recorded, which if you have any questions about, feel free to reach out privately. A portion of this service, we will invite you to journal. So now's a good time to grab a notebook and pen if you'd like to participate in that. And please do, if possible for you, find a comfortable space where you can relax and be present for the service. The service portion of our gathering is around 30 minutes of silent participation on your part, during which time we will begin with a short meditation. We'll read the poem which the church has adopted as our acknowledgement of oneness with all that is, titled A Litany of Gratitude. A reading from our rotating text, which is currently The Cosmic Power Within You, along with an opportunity to journal your thoughts around the reading. A reading from our main text, The Tao Te Ching. After that, we'll bring the official service to a close, and from there, we'll move into an optional discussion period led by Eric today, which we've allotted an hour and a half for until noon, and do invite you to participate if you feel called. With that, I will officially open our service this morning. Again, welcome and thank you for joining our Psanctuary community in celebration today. As we begin our statement of faith, we recognize that this statement does not exhaust the full extent of our faith. We believe that sacred mushrooms are a primary source of personal and divine revelation. We seek counsel from the mushroom to find direction and inspiration in our faith practice, and we believe that all individuals who seek true revelation from divinity can do so. I invite Eric to lead us in our meditation this morning.
Thank you, Athena. Good morning, everyone. So in both of our meditations today, we're going to do one after the reading and one here. I'd like to present us with an opportunity to connect to, what we call so many things, but is ultimately nameless, as the Tao tells us in the very first line of the text. But that is what Murphy also calls in his text this cosmic power within us. And as the reading will tell us today, that this is the same energy, the same power, if you will, that is in all existence, from the moving of the planets to the bugs and critters that share this world with us. And it's a thought that deserves a lot more attention than we usually give it. It is the same energy that has been moving all existence from, let's just say, the Big Bang. And it may be the thing that we take the most for granted, but it is that which keeps us going. It is that which everything is founded on. And where I find this the most easily accessible is in our autonomic nervous system, our automatic behaviors, our breathing, our heartbeat, our cellular functions. There's so much that goes on subconsciously that we are completely unaware of, that is the foundation of our being. And so for this 5 minutes here, I'm just going to ask that we try to connect with that and see if we can just get a taste of it as the universal life force, the field of consciousness, this cosmic power that is within everything. And understand, really conceive that the life that is within us is infinite and powerful beyond words or description. So just settle in. We'll just take 5 minutes here. And start by breathing out all that you can. Just let it all go. As you breathe out to the fullest and you get to that final exhalation, be aware that your body automatically breathes back in and fills back in with oxygen. And just allow that process, that beautiful process that is at work from the moment we come out of our mother's womb to the moment we leave this life. Each exhale, just allow yourself to fully release. And if you don't believe it's an automatic response, try to stop yourself from breathing. You can't. all the way out. We allow ourselves to stay in this space, allow our breath to breathe. We can become aware that we are not breathing, but that we are being breathed. That life is the same thing running through everything. Consciousness, as the sun burns, it energizes our earth, countless stars that do the same. There's one nameless mystery that runs through it all, and it runs through each and every one of us. And we can tap back into it at any time with our awareness, the gift of breath, observing each other, nature. And in this, we can find peace and knowing that everything is exactly as it is supposed to be. Everything is moving forward from that spark of life. That little whisper of awareness. And as we come out of this meditation, few quiet moments connected to our breath, through that eternal flow, just allow yourself to receive gratitude, joyfulness, focus on the countless causes for our joy and gratitude. It begins with this breath that keeps us here from moment to moment and expands out into the infinite. Start bringing yourself back into your body, into your awareness of this space that we're all sharing together. And I'm going to encourage us all to bring back into this space as we connect, and knowing that each one of us is so important, so valuable, just like every grain of sand and every star in the sky. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. We'll now move into our litany of gratitude. And for those that would like to unmute their mics and join me when I say we live in all things live in us. I'll give you a moment to do that. We live by the sun, we feel by the moon, we move by the stars. We live in
all things.
all
All things
live in us.
live in us.
We eat from the earth, we drink from the rain, we breathe of the air.
We live in all
All
things.
things.
All things.
All
things
things
live in
live in
us.
us.
We call to each other, we listen to each other, our hearts deepen with love and compassion.
We live in
all
all
things.
things.
All things live in
live in
us.
us.
We depend on the trees and animals. We depend on the earth. Our minds open with wisdom and insight.
We live in all things. All things live in us.
We dedicate our practice to others. We include all forms of life. We celebrate the joy of living and dying.
We live in all things.
All things live in us.
Live in us.
We are full of life. We are full of death. We are grateful for all beings and companions. Thank you, everyone. If you'd like to resume your mute. Invite Courtney to help us with our first reading this morning.
Thanks, Athena. The Cosmic Power Within You by Joseph Murphy, Chapter 11, The Magic of Faith in the Cosmic Power. Faith is a way of thinking. It is a constructive mental attitude of confidence that what you are praying for will come to pass. Not to faith in a particular creed or person, but faith in the laws of your mind, which each of you can learn to apply. For example, the farmers have faith that the seed they have deposited in the ground will grow after its kind. They have faith in the laws of agriculture. The electricians have faith that electricity will respond to the laws of conductivity and insulation, and they also know that it flows from higher to lower in potential. Edison had an idea for a phonograph and proceeded to bring it to pass by having faith in the execution of his invisible idea. You have faith when you know that thoughts are things, that what you feel, you attract, and what you imagine yourself to be, you become. You will be given courage, faith, and hope when you realize that you are a medium for the transmission of the cosmic power. As the Apostle Paul said, there is no power but God and the powers that are ordained of God. Atomic power, electrical energy, mighty gusts of wind, and that which turns the earth on its axis and moves planets and galaxies in space. All of these mirror the cosmic power. You are one with this infinite power, and you can contact it through your thought. God indwells in you, walks and talks in you, and is the very life of you. Acknowledge this power, unite with the presence, and become this moment, the potential transmitter of wisdom, power, love, light, and truth.
Thanks, Courtney. We'll now take a moment to reflect, and this week's reflection is a short meditation. And we'll take 5 minutes. And if you'd like to journal, you can, of course. Quiet yourself for 5 minutes. Use your breath and heartbeat to connect as deeply as you can to the cosmic power. The breath that breathes you, the pulse that beats your heart. Recognize this as atomic, as the pounding, as the ocean's waves, and the air that pushes the clouds through the sky. We'll invite everyone to share a short statement on what this feeling was like after the meditation. I have my timer set, and we'll just take this moment to reflect. I'd like to take a moment to bring your thoughts back into the space. We'll begin moving into our next reading. The paradoxical nature of life and its mysteries are best experienced through the ineffable space we find in our communion with the mushroom. For more than 2,000 years, the Tao Te Ching has provided guidance and instruction for exploring the paradox of existence. It is for this reason that we employ the Tao Te Ching as our primary sacred text and invite all to study it further as you delve deeper into the mystery of life. And I invite Chris to help us with our next reading.
Good morning, everyone. This is from the Tao Te Ching, chapter 70. My words are very easy to understand and very easy to practice, but the world cannot understand them nor practice them. My words have an ancestor, my deeds have a Lord. The people have no idea of this, therefore they have no knowledge of me. The fewer persons know me, the nobler they are that follow me. Therefore the sage wears coarse clothes while keeping the jade in his bosom.
Thank you, Chris. All right, I'm going to our announcements. Amy?
Good morning, everybody. First, we just wanted to thank everybody who came out to the community potluck yesterday at Beckley Park. And those that couldn't, you are missed. The upcoming events that we have, Community Sacred Circle will occur this Wednesday from 6 to 8 at our meeting space at the Clifton Universalist Unitarian Church. That's on Payne Street off of Frankfurt Avenue. If you'd like to see how to register, go to the events calendar for the website to pre-register. On our next cleric training and certification program begins on September 26th. Registration for that opens this Monday, August 29th, and goes through September 17th. There will be an early bird pricing rate for those who sign up by September 1st. We'll be sending out an email tomorrow to all subscribers for more information on that. Also, Brandy's reaching out to those who submitted volunteer forms around organizing a group with yard maintenance at the Clifton Church. If this is something you're interested in helping with, please reach out to brandy@psanctuary.org. And I think that's tentatively scheduled for next weekend, the 3rd. Stay tuned for more details on our next Subtle Sacrament Day gathering that's planned for October 1st in LaGrange, Kentucky. And then also, as a reminder, we do offer private sacrament services with a minister and trained cleric for active members. This includes preparation and integration with our minister. And for more information on that, you can visit the link in the member portal or inquire at info@psanctuary.org. And that is it for today for announcements.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. Donating. If you've enjoyed the service and/or the community conversation afterwards, we would love if you would consider making a donation to help support the efforts of the church. All donations received gratefully go toward current programs, development and implementation of new programs, and operating expenses. By donating, you help bring to reality the vision of Sanctuary Church's community. Membership, our community consists of families and individuals from all walks of life and is open to individuals from any faith or background. If you, like many others throughout history, hold these mushrooms as a sacrament for sincere and intentional spiritual practice and would like to be a part of this community, we invite you to head over to the membership application page and begin the membership process. I'll link that in the chat after we close out the service. Becoming a member is a 5-step process, which includes a discovery call with us. Members of Sanctuary have access to our growing list of programs and coaching opportunities, our members-only events, including sacrament opportunities, our member portal, and our members-only Discord chat, which is a daily connection with the community at large. So if you'd like more info on that, you can visit our website. And with that, I will officially bring our service to a close this morning, recognizing we've come together with intentions of service to the land and all its inhabitants. It is in our hearts to go forth into the world with the collective consciousness. We encourage you to stay for continued fellowship and conversation around our readings today. And for those unable to stay, we thank you for being with us. As we further our conversation, please remember that all perspectives are welcome as we search for the spiritual truth that unites us all. Much love, everyone.